Okay, despite being known as a tool for doing a research on the internet, Perplexity doesn't always search the web, and it is actually quite a common problem. For example, here I asked Perplexity to generate a noir story based in New York, and as you can see, there is no web content being read. It is just giving me the answer from its training data. Now, technically, there's nothing wrong of not reading content from the web because, after all, I was just asking for creating a fictional story, so accuracy or relevancy is not very important. But sometimes, in some cases, when I'm asking a legit question that should require the latest information or factual data, it is still not reading content from the web. So how do you fix this problem? Well, fortunately, there is one simple approach that you could try to force Perplexity to always read content from the internet before giving you the final answer. So let's open a new Perplexity thread. And here, I guess I'm going to be using the same prompt again, generate a noir story, and I'm going to copy this. And let's paste that into this text area. Now, I do recommend to click this model icon and do not use the best. So if you select the best model, it is actually just a way for Perplexity to not read content from the internet because it will think that your query doesn't need the latest information and therefore it doesn't have to be reading content from the internet. So I do recommend to choose any other model. It could be Sonar, GPT, Cloud, Gemini, O3, or R1, and many others, but do not use this option. So I'm gonna go with GPT 4.1. And after that, make sure that the web access is enabled, and I'd like to add social because it will open the possibility of reading content from social media posts and forums, which always will make the content more unique. And after that, I would like to add an extra instruction after my queries. So the instruction look like this: you are an online researcher, gather info from the web to augment your response. So that's the simple instruction that I would like to add. And after that, you can send a message and you'll see that it is going to be reading content from the internet. It will do a research and will give you the answer based on the data of its training data and also some websites on the internet, which is always good. It will make the content more unique and it will give you a better answer than just training data. Now, another technique that you can try is by using the deep research mode. So I'm going to be using the same prompt again, and I'm going to open a new thread. And here, basically, you can just enable the deep research or research mode. So here you cannot select the model, but it's almost always going to do research. In fact, it's going to be very, very thorough. If the previous example, it was only reading like 20 pages, in this one, it could be reading 50, 60, 100, maybe even 200 pages just to give you the answer. It's going to be much more thorough because I will think deeply before giving you the final answer. And usually the answer is much, much longer. But given that it takes more time to give you the answer, maybe this is not the best option every single time. So I still recommend to use the previous method to basically select the model that you want and enable web and social access, and also add some custom instruction to make AI to read content from the internet. And by the way, the instruction will be available in the video description. So I guess that's basically how you can force Perplexity to read content from the web when you're asking it a question. There are two methods. You can use the first one or the second one. It's up to you, but that's basically it. So that's how you can force Perplexity to do research. And thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.